Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Steve Gallagher with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. Today I'm here to announce an arrest in the murder investigation of Kenneth Hawkins. He was a 61-year-old black male that lived in the 12,000 block of Biscayne Lake Drive. On July 12th at about 1:45 in the afternoon, a postal worker delivering mail on Biscayne Lake Drive saw the body of Mr. Hawkins lying in his driveway. She called police. They responded and found that he was suffering from multiple stab wounds and was deceased. Homicide detectives responded to the scene. When they arrived, they found evidence inside the house, leading them to believe that the crime actually occurred inside. To them, it appeared that Mr. Hawkins had been doing yard work. He was in his yard work clothes. He had his lawnmower out in the front yard. He had just finished cutting the grass. The garage door and the door leading from the garage into the kitchen was open, as well as the back door to the house. There was evidence of a struggle inside, and they found what they believed to be the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, inside the house. At that time, it was undetermined if Mr. Hawkins may have interrupted a burglary to his house while he was outside working, or if he actually had known the suspect. As the investigation proceeded, detectives learned through searches of the victim's cell phone that he had contact with several people, but one number in particular had contact with him just prior to the time of the murder. They were able to identify that murderer as Jamil Thomas, an 18-year-old black male. Yesterday, they were able to locate and interview Mr. Thomas. He explained that he did know the victim. He said that he met him a while back at the Rosa Parks bus terminal where the victim drove a city bus, that they had been in contact with each other for a while now, and Mr. Hawkins was like a father figure to him because he didn't have one in his life. He said that on the day of the murder that he did go over to the house. He said that while he was inside, Mr. Hawkins was finishing up his yard work. He came inside. At some point they had an argument. The argument escalated into a fight, pushing and shoving. Jamil headed toward the kitchen to go out the door, apparently, stopped, grabbed the kitchen knife, turned around, and stabbed Mr. Hawkins in the chest multiple times. That's when he fled out the door, and Mr. Hawkins stumbled out the garage and collapsed in his driveway. Yesterday, Jamil was charged with second-degree murder and has been booked into the pretrial detention facility. I can try to answer any questions.
Cameron Times Union. So this was a friendly meeting in the house, and he was allowed apparently inside the house while the victim went outside to do his normal mowing?
It was.
All right. Anything else? Did they say why they had been arguing?
No, we're still working through that, trying to locate and interview, identify and interview friends and other people that may know to get, this is just his side of the story. Obviously, we don't have Mr. Hawkins' side. So.
Do you know if he has a criminal history?
Jamil, I think, had a juvenile arrest, one arrest.
Nothing else was taken from this, not the home at all?
No, it doesn't appear to be a robbery. It was due to the fight itself. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.